Welcome everybody. We are back on my main account in Emerald 3 and we are against the Yone in the top lane. Here we go for our little ward to secure vision on the jungler. Try and catch Yone here for a little trade. And yeah, this time around I'm gonna try a new format, and you might be noticing that I can focus more and talk more relaxed, and that's because I'm not live commenting. I'm just talking over the video. And I think that's way better, so I can focus on the actual gameplay. Tell me how you like this new format. And yeah, hope you enjoy a new video. Full AD Warwick in the top lane. We have PTA, Presence of Mind, Alacrity, Last Stand, Revitalize, and Second Wind. Went back to the old Flash barrier. Here we go for Flash auto, but I'm not sure. I think my auto attack was still off cooldown, or he flashed fast enough. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, this matchup is actually easier, I feel, with PTA because Yone just can't short trade. Like auto Q, that's so much damage already, and if you get in the PTA, then yeah. And here Yone is just kind of fucked. I mess up, to be honest, and I don't know why I bury it, but I mess up and die because of that. Could have just pushed the minions first, but I was hoping I can catch him level 1, so don't even die. Yeah, that was a little bit sloppy. Still really good for me. Getting pre on the lane, pushing the first 3 waves, I believe. I crushed on the third wave, and yeah, just dove him. Yeah, I spot the Rengar and try get something, but it's not really possible. Plus my wave's crashing because the dive. Yeah, I died 1 for 1, but he lost minions under tower and he had to DP. I got a really huge recall for free. Got to invade the Rengar, and now I still have a freeze. And yeah, now Briar's here, and Yone is just fucked. Here, just wait at the soul and Q with him. It's very important to always Q to anticipate when people dash away. It's one of Warwick's core mechanics. It makes him able to stick. And yeah, sometimes you get lucky, but if you can anticipate dashes, then you will be on another level and people will rage even harder than they already do against Warwick. So yeah, here we just thin out the wave and try to stop his recall. Honestly, I kind of fucked up the wave, so I didn't realize that. But it's fine. Like we have a lot of gold anyways, so we can just push out the wave and recall. But in hindsight, we should have definitely frozen here. So yeah. I get the plating, probably too greedy. And I decided to stay here because I'm very close to level 6. Yeah, Yone just can't all-in us because of our E. And then since we have minion advantage, like XP advantage, we hit level 6 and can just trade him like that. Not to kill him, to be honest. I knew I wouldn't kill him there, but it doesn't really matter because just getting him low puts him in a really bad position. Can recall now, and okay, all right. Never mind. I just went for the plant to try and pressure him for another wave. Get a ward on the grubs that spawned at minute 6. So yeah, now we can just look to stop his back, get the grubs for free. Like even if Rengar comes and the mid lane comes, Yone is so low that I can just kill him. There I cannot see Silas too late, and I think I couldn't really have done anything since Silas jumps the Briar. Maybe you should have been at the grubs and plus realized that Rengar is ulting, to be honest. But I mean, Briar didn't even ping, so yeah. You tried to bait him into jumping because we see him. Like, I would have really wished that he would go after me, and I don't see the Ari roaming as well because I'm so focused on Rengar. Go for a little chompy chomp. He even flashes. Like, I don't know why he flashed so late. And here to be honest, I should just push the wave. Because my wave is slow pushing away from me. But instead I just go for the little catch on the Rengar. It's 400 gold, so it's not that bad. But yeah. Here I took the tower shot intentionally to try and bait in the Silas for his chains. Because if he dashes in, I can just auto Q with barrier, and he's never gonna kill me. But yeah, I should have just went top lane and pushed out the wave instead of going for the Rengar. Because the XP and the gold is always better than just the kill. It doesn't give as much XP, and I wouldn't have gotten 400 gold, yes, but as you can see, I don't really use the gold anyways for like a spike or anything, so it would have been better to keep my XP lead. But he only pushed out the wave, which he shouldn't have done. He should have just kept it frozen, would have made it safer for him. But yeah, it's just Emerald 3 elo, so what can you expect? Here I have the barrier because he actually does like a lot of damage and it's level 8 as a result of the slow pushing wave as well. Because I had an XP lead the whole time and now I'm even with this wave. And here's the power of Warwick. Like, you take equal health traits or even any traits at all where you don't die. You just Q the wave, auto take the wave, and you're back to full health. I think he's just baiting me. I don't know why he is not actually recalling though. Because he's no agency in staying. So that's why I recall, get my Essence Reaver. And he actually recalled as well. So yeah, he's pretty fucked now. Pretty fucked. Because when it was hard before for him in the short trades, yeah, you see me struggling with the shop a little bit. But yeah, if he was struggling with the short trades before, now he's even more. Just look at that. Q damage the next time I jump him. Yeah, there's just 1 Q plus ultimate. If I held my Q there, could have killed him, but instead I missed it. So I have to flash out just to be safe. Don't wanna give up shutdown gold. but he has, like, he still can't kill me. Like, I have way too much regen with Qs. Essence Reaver plus Q is really good, not just because it gives so much mana back, but because it does more damage. So, like, if you do more damage on Warwick, it makes you heal more as well, basically. That's like what his spells, like his passive, his Q and his ult do. And if you wonder why I eat the wave, like I use my E, then I recast my E, is if you use the first E and then recast it manually, then you get 2 procs of Essence Reaver, and it gives me like 50 mana each, and it only costs 40 mana, so I make like 60 mana just like that. Once you have Essence Reaver, you are basically, you didn't see that cannon miss. Makes it basically that you never run out of mana if you manage it well. Here I think I go for another ultimate just to poke him, but honestly he just dies. Yeah.
This time
Doesn't expect the damage. Essence Reaver Sorg Boots is a huge power spike for Warwick, for burst. Because the Sorg Boots amplify all the ability damage from Warwick, and his passive that does magic damage and auto attacks as well. So yeah, like a whole lot of magic damage in the kit from abilities, and a little bit from autos is amplified by the 18 magic pen from Sorg Boots. So if you really want to do a lot of burst damage, or like a lot of damage in general with spells, go Sorg Boots.
They shall not hack.
Yeah, just look at the Q healing. Like maxed out Q plus Essence Reaver. That's so much damage. Just point and click, just outskilling the enemy. Yeah, seems fair, right? Like you can't match that sustain. Like nobody can. Like that's not even close that anybody's coming to that. And here just ult Q auto, and he's getting one shot. There's nothing he can do in this lane anymore. Plate is pretty clean, except yeah, that one tower dive that was really sloppy, and the when I didn't Q follow under near my tower. Yeah, here Silas tries something, but honestly, like, he is all burst. Let's be honest, you know how it goes against Warwick when you're all burst. And also not enough sustained damage. You're kind of screwed if you can't one-shot him, which is really hard through his E. And the disgusting barrier playstyle. So yeah, I really enjoyed playing Ghost TP even. But I gotta be honest, like I don't really feel it. I wish I would, but because I generally think it's better, but well, it seems that I'm a scrub who needs to resort to the all in early game playstyle when I play full AD, because like that just works. Okay, I have all AD runes, like 2 adaptive, and the early game 60 HP runes, just to maximize on all early game. Yeah, just watch this fight. Like it's disgusting with these runes.
let's level the playing field.
The Rengar's really fat as well. Yeah. Seems fair, right? And you can't do that with without barrier or like without being that fat with early game runes, you can't do something like that. You just get one shot with all that CC and ignite. But since we do so much damage plus heal so much, we just obliterate them. I really hoped, honestly, that Silas wouldn't get off the Warwick ult, but he did, so it was really close. Otherwise, it wouldn't have even been close at all. He could have bought another moat. I'm not sure if I had the gold. Doesn't really matter too much though, those 5 haste. But yeah, we go Eclipse second for more burst, and the shield is really nice with the survivability, plus it synergizes with our Revitalize. And you will see the power of PTA and this build. Like, the one-shots are crazy. I would love to have Ingenious Hunter with that build, to be honest, but Resolve's just too good. Yeah, he rebait out the Yone stuff. Like, yeah, it's like taking the lunch money of a 6-year-old, and I don't even think we should have flashed here, honestly. Was just scared because Rengar's really fat and he survived on 1 HP and just tilled him out of this world, I think. Like, he's really trying to get the shutdown. I like a 1k. And if I gave that away, could have been really bad. But yeah, I'm Warwick and you always have to believe. Just believe, Q the minions, get back to full health with 1 Q, and enjoy. If you want to try this out for yourself, I mean, I wouldn't recommend just trying it out in ranked the first time. Like, I'm playing on my main ranked, obviously, but it's because this is my playstyle. Really enjoy it, and I have a lot of games on this playstyle, but yeah, give it a try. Can really snowball games as well. I mean, you see the damage. Like, there's not really anything Yone can do against this burst. You can go Blade of the Rune King third for more DPS, more burst as well. You can go Ravenous Hydra, Titanic Hydra, or even the assassin one, the Lethality Hydra. Don't know the name right now. I like this one the most, to be honest, because it amplifies your item damage and your auto attack damage a lot with the lethality. Plus, the active is like another spell. I mean, the other Hydras do have that as well, but since you're playing more like a bursty assassin playstyle, the assassin Hydra is really good since it has way more damage when they're low, so you just burst them, and oftentimes that's just what's left to kill them. Yeah, here you see me one-shotting the Kaiser, like no counter play. Like she can't do anything. If she doesn't have flash, then yeah, she's just dead. And even then, I think if I even get in Q range, I one-shot her as well. You see here with E, have my barrier. It's just, yeah, her fault for picking ADC, I guess. And usually I would go even more AD if I wasn't like this bad. But I try to keep my shutdown for a moment. Plus, Deadman's gives really good stats, movement speed, really nice. And the extra damage is not bad as well. So yeah. You think we can do Baron, but I'm not 100% sure if it's the right call. Probably should have just pushed out lanes. And yeah, not done the Baron, because we don't have that much DPS without Jinx. I don't have Blade of the Rune King. And yeah, we take way too long. It's just too risky, and there's no need to be risky. We need this ahead. Yeah, ult on purpose to just proc the Banshees and close the distance. Ult is up in 60 seconds anyways, until we do anything else. And having Kalista killed is really good. Because, to be honest, the only problem really for Warwick is when you int like that because you want to help your Briar. But the problem for Warwick is if he gets kited a lot, CC'd obviously, but getting kited is a huge problem. Because if you can't kill them, you can't heal. And yeah, death like that shouldn't have happened. Was my third big mess up. Like that. Honestly, probably with the dive level 1. I think I'm not sure which is the bigger mess up, but those two deaths were definitely avoidable, and I have to still improve a little bit when it comes to taking unnecessary risk as well. Here, just go bot lane because Baron's up. I'm really strong, so I can push the sideways, try go for a tower, and have my team push mid and pressure Baron. Just gonna go for a little catch on the Silas. Just one-shot him, more or less. But Vander, that's not a one-shot. You did 2 rotations of your spells and then had to chase him. Like, yeah, I know. Warwick just isn't really good at one-shotting anyone, but like pure squishies, to be honest, even when he's this fat. Plus, I have Deadmans and Bramble, because I'm trying to preserve my shutdown. I still have 600 gold shutdown after this 1k int, so it's really important to not die again. So I definitely could have one-shot Silas with Blade of Rune King and a little bit more AD. Here the wolf takes over. Luckily I get control back and don't go in. Just go for the tower like a human being and not like a wolf. Because when that blood trail pops up and you have a lot of movement speed, it's really hard not to go in if you're really feeling the wolf. Here I just try my team to push bot lane inhib with me. We get 2 inhibs for Baron. Pretty standard stuff. Sometimes people don't follow it through though. Then we try to run. Briar sadly decides to stay. And gets caught. Yeah, I can just outplay the Kalista. Doesn't really change that much though, because they're up in 30 seconds. Could have already been back and spend our gold and go to the Drake instead of doing this. I mean, catching Rengar, to be honest, is really good because now we can actually do the Drake without Briar. Still should have went back and bought with all our gold. Just do the Drake safely with Briar. But yeah, don't try to do plays if you don't have to. Don't go for fights if you don't have to. Like, if there's no sense in doing them. Yeah, here we go for Thornmail. And then we finish it up with Titanic Hydra. I usually don't go Titanic Hydra, but here it seems appropriate because we have 2 tank items. And Titanic is still like a lot of burst combined in your with like your PTA and in your combo. And since we have 2 open inhibs, we can just push top lane and yeah, get a free Baron. Yeah, I wanna push out another wave, but it's honestly not really needed and way too risky, so I decide to go back to the Baron and just help them. Yeah, I W the Rengar, sniff him out, and jump him. She sadly has 4 stacks, but since I have so much movement speed from Deadmans, I can easily follow up with QE. And we just have to play out this fight slowly. They engage, but they really don't have any agency since like we are way too tanky with the soul. Hextech soul being way too OP, especially on Warwick or like other bruisers as well, but Warwick, it gives so much tenacity, healing, plus the damage reduction when you have the soul. And the damage amplification, like when you're low, that's just made for Warwick. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this solo queue game, and see you in the next one.